International Law and Protection of Children in Conflict. A synopsis by SLM Media for information and educational purposes only, not legal advice or intention to form a legal contract. Made for humans by humans with humans. Please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. International law places a strong emphasis on the protection of children in situations of armed conflict. The protection of children during wartime is a fundamental principle supported by a range of international legal instruments and norms. Here are some key aspects of international law that focus on the protection of children in conflict. Convention on the Rights of the Child, CRC, adopted by the United Nations in 1989, the CRC is a comprehensive international treaty that outlines the rights of children, including those living in conflict-affected areas. It requires states to take all necessary measures to ensure that children's rights are respected and protected during armed conflicts. This includes protection from recruitment into armed forces, access to education and healthcare, and protection from physical and psychological harm. Optional Protocol on the Involvement of Children in Armed Conflict. This protocol, which is linked to the CRC, raises the minimum age for recruitment and participation in hostilities and prohibits the recruitment and use of children under the age of 18 by armed groups. It also establishes mechanisms for the monitoring and reporting of child recruitment violations. The Geneva Conventions and Additional Protocols. The Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols set out rules that apply to armed conflicts, including protections for civilians and combatants. They prohibit acts of violence and other forms of harm against children. These conventions distinguish between combatants and non-combatants and emphasize the importance of safeguarding children in wartime. Customary international humanitarian law. Beyond treaty law, customary international humanitarian law includes recognized principles and norms that protect children during conflict. These customary rules include the prohibition of attacks targeting schools and hospitals, the use of child soldiers, and other actions that harm children. United Nations Security Council resolutions. The United Nations Security Council, UNSC, can adopt resolutions that address specific conflicts and situations, including measures aimed at protecting children in armed conflicts. For instance, UNSC Resolution 1612 established a monitoring and reporting mechanism on child rights violations in conflict. International Criminal Court, ICC. The ICC is a permanent international court that prosecutes individuals for the most serious crimes of international concern, including war crimes. It has jurisdiction over cases involving the recruitment and use of child soldiers, attacks against civilians, and other violations of international humanitarian law. Regional agreements. Various regional organizations and agreements also play a role in the protection of children in conflict. For example, the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child and the African Charter on Human and People's Rights contain provisions related to the rights and protection of children in Africa. Humanitarian organizations. International humanitarian organizations like the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, and UNICEF work to implement and promote these legal standards, often through advocacy, education, and direct assistance to children in conflict-affected areas. It is important to note that while these international legal instruments provide a strong foundation for the protection of children in conflict, compliance and enforcement often depend on the willingness of states, armed groups, and the international community to take action and ensure that children's rights are respected and protected during times of armed conflict. Monitoring, reporting, and accountability mechanisms are crucial for achieving these aims. International law and protection of children in conflict. A synopsis by SLM Media for information and educational purposes only, not legal advice or intention to form a legal contract. Made for humans by humans with humans. Please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.